Oh,
He had a
man.
retort for that, didn't he?
You know what? Just, sometimes just, going online can be detrimental to this pastor, Stephen Anderson, out of, I believe he's out of Phoenix, Arizona, from faithfulwordbaptist.org. Pastor Steve. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what disparaging gay references he made?
Because of the tragedy, terrorist act, Orlando, quote, there's 50 less pedophiles in this world.
Oh my God.
I can think of one pastor I'd like to see less from in this world.
How does somebody like this get a voice?
Oh, did you see what the Lieutenant Governor of Texas posted?
No.
Right after it happened?
Yeah.
This guy,
Do you have that verbatim?
I can find it for sure.
Because I actually have to ask a question about this.
I want to punch this guy in his no-lip face. I don't touch it. I don't trust anybody who doesn't have lips. Let me see. He posted a graphic from Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. This was shortly after the mass shooting. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Dan Patrick.
Okay.
Lieutenant Governor of Texas.
All right.
He's anti-gay.
Now, does it? Because that easily could be directed towards the shooter.
Yeah, it could be directed towards the shooter like your days coming.
Then why did he take it down? He's not defended it. If I were him, what I would have said was, it was Sunday morning and I was at church. Okay, fair enough. But he took it down and he hasn't spoken about it since.
Because I gave the guy the benefit of the doubt. I saw the quote on TV with the sound down. I didn't hear the story. I just saw the quote go up. And then I turned the TV up and they talked about how people were up in arms about it. And I was like, why?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely been left over their interpretation, not like this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can apply that to the shooter, or if he hates homosexuals, he has to clarify what he meant by that.
You could infer whatever you want from it, but the fact that he deleted it and has not defended it,
Well, he's
or
out of
said
the,
anything
he's out of
about
the
it.
country for one thing, and for another thing, he's probably took it down just because it just didn't work either way.
Who knows? Because it was creating controversy where he didn't mean it to. But who knows? I don't know how this guy's back. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean,
I just wasn't as appalled at that one as I was the Pastor Stephen.
well, if he meant it towards the gays, I'm kind of appalled. But if he like says that was towards the shooter, he also has a history of just posting Bible verses every Sunday.
I don't know how this guy, the one that I was talking about, I don't know how this guy walk around town.
The other guy.
You gotta have your head on a swivel, man.
Hey,
I might take a swing at you if I saw you.
the LGBT community is not to be screwed with on guys like that.
And this goes beyond community. This goes beyond this is just community.
Yes. But, I've heard much more innocent things said that were just interpreted poorly that people got run over for. So, it's something like this. I think bad things are coming this guy's way. Yeah. That is a very active community, things like that. That will not go away. So he can deal with that, and he will for a long time. So it is open phone day. Ian is answering some phones, and we do want to
there was a vehicle driving erratically and nearly striking pedestrians. Before the police arrived, 3 individuals approached the car, mistakenly thinking it was their Uber ride. Led to a verbal argument with the driver, who at that point they noticed was naked, and got out of the car, retrieved a hatchet from the back seat, and started swinging it at people. Guy driving a car, naked, swinging a hatchet.
Okay.
There were no injuries, by the way. Just got to point that out. 3 people actually wrestled the naked hatchet away from the naked hatchet man. They got it away from the guy, and he had attempted to flee the scene before the people.
Okay. We are guessing the driver, right?
That naked hatchet swinging.
Okay. I'm going to say he's Indonesian.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this happened in a place like New Orleans.
By the way, speaking of that, nobody has ever guessed Polynesian.
No.
Alright, so there you go. New Orleans, Indonesia.
I like that whole New Orleans thing. Let's just put it out there. I'm gonna go fork, and I'm gonna say black, African black.
Oh, okay. Right?
Because I could have said African, but it's still black. So African black.
Okay.
I missed the whole thing, but I heard hatchet, so I'm gonna go.
Naked swinging, naked guy in a car, driving around. People thought that was their Uber driver, led to an argument. He gets out, gets the hatchet out of the back seat, starts swinging at him, and he's naked.
And it's 2-8.
220.
I'm gonna go black, Michigan.
Alright. Virginia.
Oh.
And
Whoa.
Michael Monroe, 64 years old, of Gainesville, Virginia.
Man, this felt so Indonesian to me.
Gray hair, gray like eyebrows. Thank God they have his little photo in a robe.
I'm sure they keep clothing in the precinct for their indecent exposure cases. There's probably, 5 or 6 garments there of some kind to put people in.
I think they give them a paper suit,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if police carry those like on their cars. For that.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Here's one more thing. I don't have. Let's just call this story Ding. 23-year-old man. He's drunk, intoxicated in Queens Sunday morning. He was with a friend on 61st Street and Broadway in Woodside. At 4:30 in the morning, started acting erratically. He was hammered. He started doing all that stuff, yelling, screaming, incoherently, that stuff in the street. Something said to him, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go run right head first into that light pole. He's been declared brain dead and is currently on life support. He was with a friend. The story seems to collapse.